is trail 153, well, 128 and 153. Got a geocache back here. I've been up here 100 times. This won't be too much of a video until we get into all the downed trees that I'm assuming are still there. I'm unsure if anybody else has cleared them yet, but I'm headed back to my geocache way back on the far, far, far west side of the Storm Mountain trail system to get all the trees cut out of the trail. So there's a lot of beetle kill up here, and over the winter there's been some crazy wind, and I need to drop into low range. There we go. Don't quite have the oomph to get up that, not enough skinny pedal. So we'll climb the first segment here, which is the fun segment, and then we'll see what the rest of the trail looks like. It's 9:30. Figure if it doesn't take too long to clear the trees, we'll have lunch at my geocache parking spot, or if we can make it all the way back to the actual overlook that overlooks town, then we'll do that. Trail still looks good after the flooding 4 years ago. This was a technical section right here, and it's still pretty much a nothing. And then there's one more spot. Oh yeah, this one's actually getting a little challenging looking. You could drive a Cadillac up this right after the flood, so I'm kind of surprised to see how quickly this is becoming quite the fun little road again. And then the last really tippy spot was right up here, and it still looks like it's pretty much nothing. The road used to be as high as those rocks to the right, but I don't think this section will ever be tricky again. Oof. Ugh. Turned the corner and all my dust came right in the window. Gonna still be trees down, I can tell. These are very freshly cut. Good grief, man. Filling the cab with dust. Ugh. Wish there was a cross breeze right now. Passed a few trees back there that had been cut. Figured I'd turn this on here. There's a whole bunch more that have been cut out of the trail. I'd heard about these. Somebody I know had been up here and cut some of them back. So we're getting closer. I'm thinking that there's a meadow that you come into, and the wind usually howls up that ridge line. And I'm betting that's where all the downed trees are, is up on that ridge line. I've been up here before when the wind was just whipping through here, and it made me really nervous because I didn't bring any spare fuel for the saw. So that would have been an interesting day. So here's the meadow. I'm thinking if there's going to be a bunch of downed trees, it'll be up on the ridge line to my right where we're going. Can get 100+ mile an hour wind through here. Oh man, somebody's already been cutting the trail. So aggravating. Whoop-de-woos are always fun. Up here is usually where the blowdown is thick. And this is one, but... Oh, hello. Really? God damn it. I hope that hit the rock rail. Flung a rock up. Alright, I gotta look at that. And I'll shut this off until we come up on some trees. Haven't come upon any trees yet, but this is becoming quite the trail anymore. There's a big old boulder right here. Jeez. I think every time it rains up here, it eats away at it just a tiny bit more. I think somebody has cut all these trees already. Goodness. Oh, one more. keep seeing more and more that are cut. I guess we'll see. We still have like a mile of this trail left to do. Those other people turned around.
This is the Colorado connection.
Coming up on the end of the road here. It's probably a third of a mile or so. Somebody has done some hellacious chainsaw work up here. Ooh, wow, this one's narrow. Yeah. That tree's leaning. There's been probably 50 trees that have been cut out of the trail. Good grief. I might clean some of this up on the way back because it's impeding the trail. I don't know. Holy cow. There was some blow down up here. There to be in excess 100-mile-an-hour winds to lay these over like that. Unreal. And that's we're well past 100 trees here, and these are barely being held up. Splintered right off. Crazy. Another one leaning. Wow. The only thing holding a couple of these trees up is hope. Look at this one to my left. Well, next spring this will be quite the fun little trail to chainsaw open. There's another 100 of them just leaning over. Crazy. think we'll clean some of that up on the way back. Like this one here too. Actually, this one's okay. Those other ones back there, man, crazy. Alright, end of the road. We gotta huff it from here. Go check my geocache and see what it's doing. Well, I forgot to record going up to the summit, but we had lunch up there. Waited out a really cool storm. And still sprinkling on us just a tiny little bit. Dropped the temperature down to about 60 degrees. It's beautiful. Everything's green and lush up here. Hopefully it stays wet this year, otherwise all this will become fuel for the fire. We're headed up to oh dang it, I can't think of the name of it now. Lambton Ridge maybe? No, Nelson Spring, that's what it is. Nelson Spring. Go play around up there. See if any more trees fell across the road up on that ridge. Those trails get pretty desolate back there. They don't go anywhere, so not very many people go on them. Sprinkling again. Definitely cool out because the windshield's fogging up. It's great. Well, we'll kick this off until we make the turn to climb the hill. Coming up on the top of Nelson Spring here. Been here 100 times. The meadow's looking beautiful right now. It's been wet up here. The sun came back out after that rain, and now it's really humid. You can feel it in the air. crystal.